We beat the father of all monsters, Phrynos.
How'd it go? Okay.
Mother, you have her hair at least. She seems so different from Headmistress, doesn't she?
You know the drill. So hold on. How is it you're going after the Titan of Time way down below, but he's also attacking Olympus way up top? Is he two separate guys or just the one?
Kronos isn't attacking Olympus personally, Dora. He's just sending his legions there. He has a dangerous commander leading the assault, a different Titan called Prometheus.
A different Titan called Prometheus? Prometheus. Huh.
Yes, the Titan of Foresight. Even you probably know the tale of his punishment for stealing from the gods.
No, it's... I think... Nah, don't worry about it. See you later, Mel.
You sure?
Prometheus.
I'm fine, really.
Could the Fates have already expected your ascent? I think we both knew this would come to pass. The god of war gives you a thirst for blood.
I wonder, did the weavings of the Fates foretell that I would knock the father of all monsters down the mountain last night? He didn't see it coming, at least.
No, not as such. The weavings of the Fates tend not to be precise in their detail, which I know can make them a bit confounding. But I salute your victory, Princess. I'd like to think that I foretold it, even if the Fates did not.
You knew I'd vanquish Typhon.
I had a feeling.
Welcome to the Crossroads, Shade.
Successive victories.
Fair trade. Dropping these off.
You must have got a lot of help knocking Typhon from his perch. Oh, we all heard. You got a dozen family members all up there, some of them strong. So what do they need you for?
They certainly are capable, but they're backed into a corner on Olympus. What matters is our latest battle was victorious, and I did what I could to see it through.
Sharing in your success, or just trying to appease me? Main reason you won is that monster had it coming anyway. But it'll all even out.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll see.
The surface.
Icarus flew off.
Our garden flourishes.
Grow strong.
You felled that mountain-sized monstrosity, Goddess. It would be false of me to say I had no doubt you would, though I'd only a bit, I swear. So, how did you outsmart him?
Outsmart him? All I could do was keep hitting him with all my might. It helped that Lord Zeus also struck him hard with lightning bolts. Eventually it worked, and Typhon fell.
Well, your battle prowess may be unsurpassed, but your ability to weave a yarn is not quite there. When next you overcome the father of all monsters, do make of it a much more rousing tale, would you?
No promises.
Your victory against Typhon. Have you there anything to show for it? Any sort of specimens or samples of his flesh?
I hope you like hideous eyes, Headmistress. Is there an incantation that you have in mind requiring such filth?
Perhaps. Hold on to all of that for now. But when the time is right, we shall turn all that monstrous power back against itself, and rid this world of that fiend for good.
Yes, Headmistress. The metamorphosis technique from Madame Circe. Sun goddesses upon Olympus, fight. So mote it be.
So what's up?
Just checking up on you. One, please. Power to change. What?
At last, you are prepared, young one.
Commander, what is that? Wisdom of the ages. Good. I never realized. What's the good word?
Your desire.
Should help me gather bones.
May we converse?
There's more to this aspect.
Stuff of
Noted.
nightmares.
Grant me the aspect of Nurgle.
That guy's been around a while. Your myriad accomplishments thus far are nothing in comparison to that which you now stand to gain, young one. Eternal glory can be yours if you but prove your worth.
The patterns on that drapery. The secret gifts of the Veil, bestowed on Knight's most dedicated servants. Commander, what are they doing here? Shades are never to look upon them.
Well, let's just say the rules have lately changed. Those gifts, as you refer to them, are yours to earn, provided you can do the stuff the Oath of the Unseen would ask of you, which, as you probably surmised, shall be no simple feat.
Perhaps a test merely of greed and arrogance. To overextend with the Oath may put my task in jeopardy.
Come on, don't be such a baby.
You were all the way up at the summit, weren't you? No more despair, good Shade.
Not impressed.
I mustn't look.
Cease messing with that thing.
New assignments.
You have done well.
for the realm. I swear it, Nyx. Fear is for the living and the dead. Death to Kronos. I'll get you, Kronos.
Not even a monstrosity such as Typhon could resist you, little star. Your headmistress and I always knew of your potential. Now I have witnessed you live up to it, and more. Time can be controlled. They stood no chance.
Change of fate. Message for me.
You helped us beat that bloody monster down. Ah, if only I could have seen. You're really something else, hot stuff. Of course, our good friend Typhon's already begun on his climb back up. We'll just have to make it extra tough for him.
Transform. Sting away.
You are here.
Rocky fetch.
I understand the being you call Typhon presents a significant problem for the Olympians, and now also for you. I had not necessarily expected he and Kronos would join forces. Perhaps this is why I could not detect Typhon's reawakening.
The Fates won't mind. You can't stop me anymore.
that in a more proper way, my dear. You bought this mountain of ours a bit of extra time, so we are bolstering our defenses as best we can. Thus, I'm beseeching you to hurry back.
The glint of valuables.
Chip away, Rocky. Why not? You called? Chaos, I heard your call. What else? The hunt begins. Caught out. This is a Marty. Stay in the circle now. Rocky.
We really caught him, Em. Typhon, that is. I saw him tumble down the dark side of the mountain to the bottom and go boom. Then later saw him slowly get back up and roar more angrily than ever. But hey.
Haste. No threats nearby. Nightshade seeds.
Yeah? Gotta hit something sometimes. You know how it is. Could make it worth your while. Oh, good.
What? That's it?
There you go.
I'll take it. But be careful, Nem.
force guide you.
Go on.
Coinage. Hear me, on my authority. Fired up.
You made the vow again. You have a raven friend with you. Birds seldom take to Erebus if they can even make their way. A spy, I thought at first, but no. Perhaps Selene sent him down to you.
This is Rocky, whom I found in a secluded glade nearby, all on his own. I know better than to trust inherently, though felt a strong connection to this one.
I likewise sense no ill intent from him. Our familiars may take on a variety of forms, no different from our friends or enemies. Let's see how well this one keeps up. Find anything good?
Can't do it. This is it.
You withstood that. The moon was witness to our clash this night.
Oh, the mark of chaos. She's taught me to be stronger than this. I'll prove it to her yet.
Prometheus, Titan of foresight.
Hey, is everything all right with you, Dora? I didn't mean to upset you with talks of Titans when last we spoke.
I'm good, Mel. I don't get mad much anymore, really, and don't get weirded out either. It's just something about the name Prometheus. It's like it meant something to me.
But Prometheus was imprisoned for eons prior to this point. If you remember him, it's from a while back.
I'd be ancient history. But I hardly remember yesterday. Don't know how come I'd remember something from that long ago. Not that I do remember anything from then, except...
Except what?
Just a feeling. But it isn't great.
You look well.
Just right. Will this truly come to pass?
Chaos is the source of life and all its hardships.
You know, some of these fated prophecies are rather substantial. I shudder to think what might be on a list of major prophecies.
I trust this doesn't make you feel as though your service hasn't been of value, because certainly it has. However, the prophecies listed there are indeed minor in the grand scheme of things.
The grand scheme of things? As an all-existence, the unfathomable past, unknowable future? That sort of grandeur, you mean?
Yes. The Fates preside over the smallest minutiae and the greatest of patterns. So don't take the idea of minor prophecies the wrong way. A small ripple can become a great wave.
Now you sound like Poseidon.
I'm honored to accept this, Princess Malinois. When the Fates first indicated that we'd meet, I asked them what I should expect, what you were like. Clotho smiled and simply said, "You'll see." I felt certain they were playing a prank.
You make me glad I don't have any sisters, Lord Moros. So what would you have said in Clotho's place?
Oh. Perhaps I would have said, "She's a great witch and enchantress, the princess of the underworld, daughter to the goddess of spring and the lord of the dead. Though whatever you imagine her to be, she's more."
That's not bad.
Oh, what's wrong?
Such a mess. Hey, what would you say about a visit to the hot springs? To cleanse yourself of all your foul deeds, and me of mine?
Oh, well, you know, I'd feel way too self-conscious there with anybody else. Sorry.
You've seen firsthand the suffering out there, from all the endless warring between Kronos and the gods, but you're entirely unmoved.
Who says I'm unmoved? On the contrary, it makes me all emotional. I'm trying to live in the moment and everything, but I just know I'm going to look back on this and think, these were the best of times.
For you, not for anybody else.
Yes, and?
Hail, O spirits.
That pitch-black stone in our training grounds. I've sensed it ever since your incantation. Subtle influence of chaos on this realm.
Our goals are intertwined. When I gaze upon the stone, I begin to see different paths and possibilities in every facet. Some leading closer to our victory.
Those paths and possibilities are real, like as not, as are the splendors that await should you indulge our primordial benefactor. There always is uncertainty where chaos is concerned. Yet I trust that Nyx's parent is an ally, not a threat.
I trust so too. Let me see. By moonlight and the dust of ancient bone, awaken in this cauldron the unknown. So mote it be.
Hail, Goddess. That renewal project that we used to talk about. I still think of it all the time. These crossroads flourishing with worldly delights.
I still think about it too, and made some preliminary steps of late. The well-being of every last shade in this place is important to our goal.
But we've more pressing matters now, it seems. What, you intend to stop fighting Kronos just to spruce up the surroundings here?
Not exactly. I have a delegate in mind.
Interesting.
What?
The first few times I saw you out there, I figured you were just venting your anger. But you keep heading out night after night. You're determined, but you're going to get caught.
Not if no one says anything. Besides, Hecate likely already knows. She isn't dense. Just letting me learn whatever she thinks I stand to learn the hard way. Works out for both of us.
Fine. We're both learning a lot, I think. But I don't intend to let up on any of my responsibilities just because you're trying to achieve what I've been tasked to do.
Somebody's got to do it.
Should be of use. Back to Gaia. Here you'll grow strong. I see it now.
The time to prove yourself is finally. So are you gonna earn the gifts of the Veil over there? Or squander your chance to get some of that eternal glory?
Eternal glory. If such a thing may come to those who manage to achieve extraordinary feats, so be it. But to chase glory as a goal unto itself, that can't be right. At least, it's never been our way.
But our ways can change, wouldn't you say? We mustn't become mired in the olden ways of doing things. Though I don't mean to pressure you, kiddo. It's just, I think you ought to get what's yours is all.
I'll think about it. We shall prevail. I swear it.
The 3 gifts of the Veil, to be bestowed to one deserving of the title of Knight's Champion, beckon the fierce princess of the dead to prove her unequaled prowess to all.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I do know.
For the unseen. Such power hides within.
Hey, what just happened?
Don't have enough. You can hear me, can't you? Here we go. Lord Uncle.
The monster Typhon is far from invincible, no matter how it seems. When first he dared attack Olympus long ago, I personally struck him down. But now he does seem more resistant to my lightning than before.
Stronger. More whispers. the black coat shines.
Awaken your true strength. As bearer of my aspect of the Black Coat, you instinctively know how to use the Skyfall Hex, a hidden strength of mine, whose light you may reshape each evening through the path of stars.
With the grace of the moon.
Princess. Could shake you down for all your gold, but wouldn't be fair. It's a deal.
Don't you dare.
Me that you clashed with Skilla and her siren followers. So that's where they ended up. They once were the torment of many a sailor till I took care of them.
Excellent. Into the purse.
Oh good, Selene got a hold of you already, Em. Quite the vantage point the Eye of Night has got. Always looking out for you and all of us. Her steeds are pretty quick as well.
Come enter the abyss.
I've blood to spare. There. It's heartening to know that the origin of all existence also is the source of such limitless curiosity. Here's to finding great interest even in the simplest of things.
Substances such as this nectar, is it not interesting how they can be made, but not unmade? Everything in essence is itself. What you're offering to me is truly unique in its own right, and I thank you for it. I cannot know what it is like to meet one's creator, but you may, and perhaps have. Your father is no longer in his residence, where I sense much has changed, yet he is not far from there. Perhaps I shall assist you in locating him.
Almighty chaos.
goes the thread. Warp and waft, warp and waft. Cut it up and fold it. And again. Dye the silk and blow. Oh! Oh, good. About last time. I know that there are others in your life whom you care about. And that makes me glad. You should feel loved. A lot. But look at me. All I can do a lot is weave.
Your size has nothing to do with the love you can give, but how you feel about yourself. It must affect the love you can receive, whether you can believe it to be true.
You make me feel how I used to feel. And back then, back when I used to be myself, you know, we mortals could be just as jealous as the gods. But knowing that you care for me even a little bit, why, it's more than enough. Here, go. Oh, yes. You truly do look great.
Rocky, use that beak.
Ah, splendid.
Strictly speaking, niece, you chose correctly in deferring to my brother Zeus, but I must still save face.
We fickle gods. My outfit.
I shall count this one as an honest mistake on your part, for I can fathom no other explanation for what transpired here.
What's in the well this time? All quiet.
You know, gorgeous, I like getting my way. And right now, I would like for you to cut a bloody little path through every single wretch and traitor that dares get in yours. Please.
This feeling, oh. Join me. Good.
Another joins our ranks.
Forgone the vow? Whether 'tis wise to speak the vow of rivals is for you to decide. But I can see the wisdom in rescinding that one. I'd not wish to face me at my best either.
I may not be finished with that vow just yet, Headmistress. I wonder what else you're holding back, if you possess such power you suppress by will of night alone.
Do wonder, by all means. And should you require more of an advanced test of your aptitude, I shall be waiting. Cross flames awaken! Pass this test again. Though how much farther you can go, we'll see.
You have prevailed again.
My chaos curse subsided.
Evolution.
You. I shall wait.
Very well.
Here comes our shadowy assassin on her nightly escapade to try and do me harm. Although perhaps the outcome shall not be so fortunate this time.
We'll soon find out, won't we? I promise not to keep you waiting long. I'm well on my way already, as you can see.
Oh, that I can. Then I had best return and make ready. We have to tidy up for your arrival, after all. Until later tonight.
Until then. There's that rancid scent. Why not? Transform.
The possibilities.
Illumination. Enough. At last, a worthy opponent. Positively vicious. Olympus, I accept this message.
Behold!
Over there. The trap is set. No escape. It's a curtain. Well worthwhile. Not this. In the name of Hades.
I trust this message finds you well. We must remain in close communication as best we can, even if it means employing the services of your underworld's boatmen every so often.
I choose otherwise. Almost out of here.
Our #1 fan.
If I may ask, who made you this way, Skilla? Because my understanding is that you aren't always, well, the way you are.
I'm entirely self-made. Thank you, lady. You think I'm going to attribute all my talent to somebody else? A wizened songmaster who taught me all I know?
Your musical talents being innate doesn't surprise me. I'm asking, how did you become a sea monster? Weren't you the victim of a curse?
Oh, something you wouldn't understand is, the more famous you get, the more they're going to say about you. Because they're jealous. I let all of it roll off my shell. No good artist lets a random lie or insult get to them.
That was awkward. Thank you, Nyx. Good find. The droplet. Long way down. Something else. Good work, Rocky. The Master Craftsman's gift. That should have done it. Flourish and reveal my path. Until we meet again. Always use more.
You're in the morning fields. I wonder, does the hyacinth grow there? The flower of a gentle prince long gone. Once the underworld reopens, perhaps I could go seek him out.
Hi, Echo. Such a power. Rest easy now.
Rest easy now. Easy now. Easy now.
All right, fish. Come on out. It's a tearjerker. Show me the way. message. Beautiful. Now my reward. I can get out now. To be unseen is to be unscathed. Smackers. Oh, I'm hit. A learning experience.
Guess who, sunshine?
Greater focus. You're not going to step aside, are you? I don't think so. Spirits of despair, be gone.
Cleansed of his thick miasma coat, the triple-headed Cerberus finally relents.
Check. Made it back here. Going down. Service entrance. The ever-shifting halls of Tartarus. In you go. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
This place was once mine too. Shall it be yours?
Got it. Greetings, Father. Let me show you the way. See you in the crossroads?
Feared watchdog Cerberus regards the princess with his 6 expectant eyes.
Be well, Lord Father.
When first we had to fend off Typhon long ago, we dared not think the Titan Lord whom we had already disposed of was responsible. Surely not even he in all his arrogance believed that such a monster would bend to his will.
All Kronos probably expected was that the monster would immediately attack Olympus. How could he have awakened such a thing without our family even noticing?
With Nyx herself amongst the Titan Lord's captives, all that transpires deep within the earth cannot be known by anyone. And now, even though both Typhon and the Titan fell to us before, we have never had to face them both at once. It is done. Now go.
All right. Just 2 more chambers. More gold wraiths. a consolation prize. Some marble.
The tyrannical Titan's stolen fortress beckons, for the moment undefended and exposed, either because his forces have been scattered, or his certainty of victory complete.
Or perhaps both. In the name of Hades.
Do not presume to test my patience here. I must say, I'm quite unaccustomed to so many frequent visits from my kin. Perhaps if Hades and the others deigned to call as often, our relationships would not have been as strained.
Oh, this is not that sort of call. Though I didn't realize you were merely lonesome. Are your satyr worshippers not stimulating enough as house guests?
They are worshippers, not kin. You are unfortunately caught in the midst of a dispute, and do not know the difference between having family around or not.
Because of you, and this dispute of yours. And now you'll be destroyed for what you've done. Was it worth it?
Well, when you put it that way, no. Had I not made any mistakes, we would not be here now, would we? Certainly not as such vicious foes. Yet here we are, each in turn facing the consequences of the past. Another then. Do you not wish to meet more of my guests? Resist. was certainly a treat, granddaughter. Again tomorrow night, perhaps?
Perhaps. So tell me, Titan, is this what having family about is like? Bitter feuds and snide remarks?
Oh, yes. This is the whole of it. I may have denied it to you, but I was doing you a favor. You shall see. You shall see.
For my father. Some gemstones. Such power. Hold on, brother. Okay. To the abyss of the subconscious, I descend. Now, night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
Where is she? Don't leave me hanging like this, sister. Come on. I want to get some proper sleep eventually.
Brother.
Hey! Gygaros, my father's spear. You said we would need a weapon that's available in both our times, is close to our family, and not been used to slay Kronos before. That one should do. It's big, and it hurts.
Huh. I see how that may work. Unfortunately, I have no idea where to find this Gygaros. Kronos may have gotten hold of it. But that's in my time, while in yours.
Father doesn't often let me use it anyway, and it's sealed off in his chambers. There must be something else. Though at least I found the place where Kronos probably is piecing himself back together little by little.
You did? Where? What happened? How do you know it's the correct location?
Well, for one thing, it appears to be directly underneath this house. Odd place to bury one's predecessor, but Father can be quite particular with punishments. Anyway, when I descended deeper into Tartarus, I found a satyr infestation that led me to some sort of cave. I went no farther for now.
Good. And do not enter until everything's prepared. But let's go back a moment to our father's spear. Is there some way you could procure it?
Sure. Father keeps it locked away, though no security specialist of any worth would be so easily deterred. I'm risking an eternity of torment, but sounds like Kronos has that in store for me regardless. So, what shall I do with Gygaros, assuming I can get my hands on it?
Leave it here in your chambers for me to find. Could you persuade our father to give it to you, without letting him know exactly why? If we tamper too much with time, Kronos shall find out. I don't need its physical form, only its essence sent across our astral psychic gateway.
Details, sister. I like unreasonable challenges, and Father owes me anyway. So use some sort of oracle gathering up ancient artifacts, speaking to me in dreams and such. Perhaps these count as nightmares, what with the terrible future to look forward to.
We'll change that future. And I'm no oracle, I'm what you call a witch. We're getting closer to our goal, brother. Claim Father's spear, and I have more to do myself. I'll see you again soon. From mists of memory, return to Shadow now.
Be safe out there.
Perhaps a visit to Olympus next. Perhaps a visit to Olympus next. You knew I could do it, didn't you, Phrynos? There's something new here. An inevitability.
And so I say...
Begone, accursed witch. I have occupied this grove for eons, long before your pitiable tent came to rest upon it.
Oh, hey, Mel.
I see the two of you have met. Lord Moros, Dora speaks the truth as always. She's been here longer than I have, if you can believe it.
I can indeed, for I know an old soul when I see one. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dora. Do let me know if I can be of service in some way.
Count on it, Horns. Now then.
I bid your leave. Farewell.
Farewell.
Again?
Eris.
You're so worked up about this war, like it's some huge thing. Olympus loves a good war. Have him all the time up there. Got a whole god dedicated to him and everything. Know how easy it is to get him to start fighting?
No, Eris, please, enlighten me. Just how easy is it to get my relatives to descend into acts of unconscionable violence and destruction?
Well, this one time, they all flew into a tizzy over a single golden apple. A mysterious offering marked for the fairest one of all. They had a little dispute over who the secret admirer meant. One thing led to another, and boom.
That sounds like a simple misunderstanding, if not a prank. But you say it grew into a full-scale war. What happened then?
Nah, long story.
What are we in the mood for? Got a request for you. Shouldn't be too long. What do I need? For recycling.
You made it.
Was it always like this? Between you and Headmistress? I used to think it was me you hated most of all.
You've always been naive, Princess. As for Hecate, I liked her better before she decided this right here was the best use of my talents.
She made that decision long ago. So you're going to resent her forever? Or are you going to do something about it?
I am doing something about it. I'm honoring my vow to Mother Nyx. Else I'd be long gone, much to your disappointment, I'm sure.
I would be very disappointed, yes.
You did it. You know, I journeyed far and wide throughout my mortal days, meeting great mortals and even greater gods, but never could I have imagined ending up here, only to receive such a handsome gift from one such as you.
They say life takes strange turns, and so apparently does death, Odysseus. Whatever the fates may have in store, I hope you'll always be nearby to lend your counsel.
Well, I do like to travel, but I think you'll always know where to find me. Cheers for the nectar. Should last me through whatever hard times are to come. Your pathway down into the underworld may seem a little roundabout, but avoiding the main regions is your best shot at eluding Kronos till you can face him on your terms.
I have that pathway long since memorized. A straight shot down to Tartarus would have been too good to be true. I'm grateful that this other route even exists.
And I am grateful that your father's realm is vast indeed, that we could chart a course along its border all the way to where you need to be.
Ready to come out?
Ooh, good.
Drink of the earth. What was forgotten shall be feared again.
A positive outcome. Thought I said you needn't curry favor with me thus. I shall take this bottle nonetheless, if but to penalize you for not offering it up instead to someone more deserving of your affection.
I can think of no one else I would rather have this than you, Headmistress. You've made me the goddess I am, and not a night goes by that I'm not grateful for it.
How often must I say I'm not your mother, Melinoi? You needn't lavish me with such unbridled praise. I raised you to destroy our common foe. You owe no gratitude to me.
You've often said what we intend and what we do are not the same. I know you're not my birth mother, so what? You've cared for me. That's more than enough.
I've used you, and I'm using you still. Can't you see that? I've attempted not to hide this fact from you, yet you turn it aside.
You have raised me in accordance with the promises you made to my father. He never asked you to coddle me, did he? Surely he wanted me to fend for myself.
And do you think you can? You remain under my auspices, take aid from Olympus. You're not as independent as I planned. And furthermore, I've inadvertently caused you to think I've made you better off.
I believe you have. I know no other way. It fills me with sorrow, knowing you feel undeserving of the love I have for you.
Set your sorrow well aside for now. I'll drink your nectar and enjoy it, if you please.
I would.
You have a flush about you I could see as you approached. No need to tell me of its source if you prefer to keep whomever it is to yourself.
Whomever it is, headmistress. Could it not have been the product of a balmy night, or lingering effect of my return?
Unlikely. Look, Milanoe, I was much like you once. I've said to you before that feelings mustn't be ignored. Heed the ones that spur you on. They're good. Confront the rest.
Plenty of each. Become what I seek. It'll be worth the wait.
Hail our victorious...
I try not to dwell on what shall happen if and when all this is finally over, Commander. I know I ought to be completely focused on the task, but as we near a potential end, I cannot help but think ahead.
Let's stop it. How many times have I told you, never think ahead, kiddo? No good is ever gonna come of that. The here and now is all that counts.
You're truly saying one should never plan, but you're a commander. Anticipation and strategy are integral to martial leadership.
If you're always doing good right now, you're always doing good later. That's all there is to it. Now quit with your worrying.
Okay. We meet again, and welcome. Hello again, good shade. Go!
Hey, come on, guys. Heed well the oath.
All should be properly afraid. You are bound to me, and I am your bearer.
Oh, you gotta try it on me.
I have returned.
Hey, Mel.
State your bidding.
Everything's in order? the sea. More to be done up here. Moonlight, guide me. Uncle Poseidon, it is an honor to have earned your blessing, especially for all the battles still to come.
Well, I'm left to wonder who it was that taught you such good manners, niece. You're like a proper little lady. I'm impressed. We've all been counting on you, little niece, but still, I'd not expected you could take on Kronos and prevail. I thought at best you'd keep him busy for a while. You must be very strong, like me.
All right. Can't quite see the docks from here. I draw you down, O Moon. Lend me your light.
I see what you now seek to do. With the Titan Kronos reeling from his latest loss, it is an opportunity to aid Olympus in its plight. Shine forth then for the gods. The dead shall rise.
Best have a look around. Olympus, I accept this message. Something else? They'll drown. Hold still in their shades. To better light my way. Go, Rocky. Perish.
Didn't you, gorgeous? A little birdie told me everything, how you fought all the way into those rancid depths and took that Kronos down. Though he's already back and angrier than ever, isn't he?
you. Stay where you are. Tucked away. Onward.
The incursion by that abhorrent monster Typhon. It is more than a threat. It is an insult. I control the seasons, yet he dares smother our mountain in his foul storm.
Too good a boon to miss. Some coins.
Well, don't just stand there, sister. We've a war here to perpetuate. Come, friends.
You lost!
Favor in exchange for drink? No. You waste your resources and time. My time as well. You'll get a share of spoils if you earn your kills, but nothing more.
I understand. Nevertheless, we're both working for the same family, and I have seen firsthand the efforts you're taking to drive back their enemies. And I'm grateful.
Your blood runs red. You're not entirely a goddess. We truly get the best of both worlds.
You were born to a mortal mother, weren't you? My mother's half-mortal. Death itself is in our blood. But you're different.
Different. Neither god, nor mortal, nor shade. It's as you say. Death itself is in my blood. All mortals are born to die. I was born also to kill. Peace, sister.
Let's get you someplace safe. See you in the crossroads.
To our abode. For all that's happened, glad you finally met Demeter, even if only by boon. She had a funny way of showing it sometimes, but always loved your mum an awful lot. She'll fight to get her back to the bitter end.
The barrier's almost down. That should have done it.
That you defeated the Titan of Time last night, and we were most impressed. But I was left to wonder whether he experienced the throes of agony before the end. Perhaps he eventually can be dissuaded thus.
Pure water. In the name of Hades. I need this. Did you enjoy your nap?
You could have had my friendship, a couple of my sheep, but instead, you spit my eye.
I have done no such thing. I merely need access to the docks. Yet you insist on getting in my way.
Put yourself in my sandals. What would you do? You'd say, I don't like the way you're treating me. I am gonna eat you. I squash you flat. Some friends over for dinner. Yeah, little sheep.
That'll show him.
Something in the earth.
Some seeds. Which keepsake now? Gold coins. Good. Here, little fish. It's over. It's a squid. Too far to swim, but all those ships out there are swift. Olympus, I accept this message. This feeling, oh. As unseen as I would like. My favorite. Now for the captain's wheel. For the last one. Oh. Now.
wanted to find you the best bottle of nectar I could, but I never did. Adding to the list of things I perhaps should have approached differently.
Please don't dwell on the past so much. You thought you'd never see me again, but I'm here now. I appreciate this moment that we have.
I won't forget it. Something happened since the last time you were here. These ships, one after another, they all sank. Never seen these waters so calm. Did you?
Did I reach Kronos in my father's house and slay him? Yes. And did he then reconstitute himself, perhaps entirely negating whatever I achieved? Also yes.
I always knew you'd get him, Millie. But as you can see, his risen fleet has risen once again. Though sounds to me like you found one of its weaknesses. All yours.
I'm grateful, Icarus.
Why, thank you.
Let's see how this goes.
You're wise to side with Aphrodite, though for now you've made an enemy of me.
Had to do it. He's angry with me now.
So many battles to be fought, yet I just cannot help myself sometimes.
He wants a sacrifice.
Knuckle bone, golden petals, spider silk, flower pollen, cattle milk, lentil pulses, powdered sage, salt of mountain, ripe of age. Bask in moonlight, all of you, till you be this witch's brew.
Evening, little pigs.
Ah, welcome. I wonder, does sour Lady Hecate as yet consort with that tactician shade of hers? Not of surpassing stature, prone to talk. Oh, what was his name again?
You mean Odysseus? He remains indispensable to our cause. What knowledge I possess of this route and the dangers along it are thanks largely to him. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason at all. It's merely that he was a flighty sort, as I recall, quite prone to wandering about. So his continued service is a bit of a surprise. A pleasant one, mind you.
Did you used to know him? I don't recall you interacting at the crossroads. Not that I was paying much heed to anything besides my studies then. I was so little last you visited.
Once I relocated this isle, the journey to the crossroads became much more arduous. As for Odysseus, yes, him I've met before. Him and his pig-headed crew. A different age, Poppet. Perchance he's learned a bit since then. Now off with you!
Thank you.
Safe travels!
Which way now? here, my lord?
Love and hate, my kid, the most powerful emotions and the underlying causes of war. So it is that glorious Aphrodite here has taken interest in my leanings and I in hers.
Your preoccupations are my passions, Lord Ares. What would drive someone to lose themselves entirely to feeling? I would like to know every last possible reason.
To picking through such meager offerings. You ought to have lived here in the glory of Olympus, where everything that you desire is at hand, for the most part.
So Prometheus is supposed to be in charge where the real action is? Thought he was busy getting pegged to the brink of death over and over by some bird.
I can attest he and that bird have come to terms. Come on, have pity on me, Eris. I have to deal with fire and feathers here and again at the top of Olympus.
It is a pretty good appeal, babe. But unfortunately for you, I don't have a heart. So come on, here comes your first helping of fire and feathers for the night. How's this?
She never learns. In we go. Solid ground.
mountain groans and rumbles underneath the feet of the princess. Its stonework, shifting, not unlike her father's realm.
Reminds me of home now that you mention it. No wonder mortals made their sacrifices to the gods here. Olympian defenses. Right now. Stronger.
All for you!
Rocky, use that beak. With Lord Hephaestus about you. The vow of shadow took effect, I see. unfortunate misunderstanding. Hear me, on my authority. Right.
Try as I might to consider each possibility, partaking of nectar in the midst of this conflict that we're in is quite unthinkable. Still, it's something to look forward to.
If it's something to look forward to, then it's a greater gift than I thought. The idea of a sip of nectar while at peace. It does sound good. Have you confronted Prometheus before? You mentioned he's been able to elude you. Perhaps he knows he'd stand no chance against you if you fought.
I knew Prometheus prior to all this. I suppose our tendencies toward matters of the mind connected us. You know that he stole the gift of fire for mortal kind. Well, he also gave them reason from me. Some of them, anyway.
I shudder to think what mortals must have been like before they had any reason. Although perhaps Prometheus ought to have kept some reason for himself.
Perhaps he thinks he did, or has as much as he requires. Unfortunately, reason tends to be in lesser abundance than most would dare to admit. My Aegis is yours. Your brother's favorite. May you again prevail.
The path of stars. Into the dark.
Target sighted. Feeling fine. The trap is set. And caught. Looks like a pillar top. Olympus, I accept this message.
An outcropping.
Fetch that, please, Rocky.
Agent of change.
Tell me, Titan, do you recall a mortal woman by the name of Dora? Her shade responded strangely when I mentioned you, but can't seem to remember what you did.
Let's leave it be, Agent of Change. That old shade's latent memories have more to do with gods and their deceptions than with anything I did.
Elaborate. Tell me what happened to her. You keep blaming everything on the gods, as though all this is solely their responsibility.
Oh, on the contrary. I take responsibility for mortal kind. But for all their failings, vices, and downfalls, I am not to blame. Nor is this Dora. You tell her I said that.
Visions of flame.
Two ashes. Eluded all of that. Your memories are far too short. Flame of Olympus.
Fight.
What's this? Do. Who would have fought for you?
Survived all that. A gift. Oh. You'll find I'm just as stubborn as you are, Typhon. Ominous. Coinage. All right. Next floor. I don't like either one of you. Not finished. Your father shall be hearing about this. Chip away, Rocky. Appreciate the help.
The foul brood of storm-bringing Typhon crawl through the growing cracks in the stonework of the Fortress of the Gods, as though to shake the mountain to its very core.
Best watch my step. Hear me, on my authority. I see. What's for delivery? Just what I needed. I need this right away. Higher up. see you again shortly. The end of the path. Ooh. Lord Hermes, I have a little gift for you while we're both here, if you don't mind. May this ambrosia ensure you're always as light on your feet as can be.
Really appreciate this, Em, but can't accept. Wouldn't do if I showed up with a bunch of ambrosia right now, no matter how much I or anyone might want to sip. No cheers. So, what did you think of Pop's Palace? Finally got to see the glory with your own eyes, Em. A serious accomplishment, given you're not supposed to be up here at all.
The Palace of Zeus wasn't like any place I'd ever seen. It's very beautiful, but very bright. I don't know how you all could live up there, but you must feel the same about where I'm from.
Well, I for one quite like it, Doc, but I've spent more time in the underworld than everybody else up here combined. As for the palace, at least it's kept us safe in all of this.
Let's keep it that way. Into the storm. Typhon! Looks like you're all patched up. Hiding your life force? Coward! I'll know how much you had when you lie dead! This is how monsters are made. I think not.
Looking for me, Typhon?
Finally. I have this.
Protect the palace, everyone!
So near the top. Typhon is not impervious, no matter how it seems. I have to get back there. Kronos, is this what he wants? His family back? Odd way of showing it.
Have a gander.
I hope you don't mind, but I asked Prometheus himself about this old connection that you feel. He's cagey with his words, but does seem to remember you in turn.
Oh. Kind of weird of you to do that, especially since it sounds like he's trying to kill your family up there, but thanks. What do you say?
Well, he said he's not to blame for mortal kind's failings and such, and that neither are you, and asked I tell you so on his behalf. Before attacking me, per usual, of course.
Phew, that's a relief. All this time, I figured if there's any two individuals responsible for all the badness mortals have to deal with, it's Prometheus and me. We're talking stomach aches, heartaches, taxation, lying, cheating, you name it.
It's utter nonsense, but do you have any idea what he could have meant?
Nope. But since you're the one who's talking to him on the regular, maybe you could ask. Now that we're curious.
We'll figure this out. There.
Got a problem? Got me fair and square again, Trouble. More than a couple times. Starting to think maybe I'm losing it, you know?
Oh, you poor thing. Please, let me cheer you up so you'll proceed to fight against me even harder than before.
You mock me when I'm vulnerable. Fine. But don't expect to cry on this shoulder when things take a turn for the worse when it comes to your stuff. Out of my face.
You need something?
Anything stand out? Sounds good.
Yeah, sure.
These must take inspiration from the shrimp of Lord Poseidon's seas.
It's nice.
Best to keep track of each detail. Good evening, Mixer.
Our wards are holding fast.
Headmistress, I've a bottle of ambrosia here, and thought perhaps we could share it at the taverna, if you could step away with me a bit. I know it's an odd time.
Malinoe, I'm going to resist my impulse to tersely decline, so that I might remind myself as to whether the greatest of Olympian delicacies lives up to its reputation. Let's be off. I had not given this taverna any real thought. Such gathering places where one can be unguarded, dare I say, relaxed. A liability. We need our senses sharp.
But now that you're here, you've come to realize that having such a place where we and Shades can commingle has its benefits? And that I didn't overstep when I restored it?
Yes, I have, and no, you did not. The tension about these crossroads has grown too palpable for my liking, as this much nervous energy does our cause no good. But I digress. Discussion of our cause ought be off limits here.
Ah yes, more rules. Just what this taverna needs to ease the tensions of our small band of loyalists. I think you're onto something, Headmistress.
Oh, I see how it is. What, a sip or two of ambrosia and suddenly your inhibitions are all gone? A powerful effect. We ought to use it in the cauldron, if not here.
We're still talking about our cause and our craft. Why don't you tell me of a time when you were closer to my age, if you don't mind?
I mind. Though perhaps as we delve deeper into this bottle, I shall not mind as much. Shall we find out? To discovering the truth.
To discovering the truth.
Ignore my sullen turn back there, Millenoi. These evenings I am more concerned about the future than the past. I trust I did not overly affect the atmosphere.
Nonsense, Headmistress. We're grateful you could join us.
Up and about.
Hail, broker. Trade you. Gemstones for you, broker.
That's a curse.
The good witch has been quite concerned about your confrontations with Typhon. Reckon you never trained to take opponents of that size.
Oh, I trained just last night. Typhon is immensely strong and large enough to blot out the light of the moon, but evidently not invincible. They say Lord Zeus defeated him before.
They say a lot of things, Goddess. I'm far more interested in your account. If it's your instinct that this monster can be stopped, your word is good enough for me. Though I would also love to see some proof, of course.
Of course. Perhaps later.
Oh?
Salutations. Huh.
This place has changed so much since I took off. If you told me half this stuff was here, you'd have had a way easier time persuading me to come back.
I wanted to see if you'd do it of your own accord. And also, surprise, you still remember the trick to locating the place.
Hard to forget it once you know the way. Though, finding a good landing spot, I'm out of practice on that front. I nearly crashed into the cauldron.
No, what happened?
I crashed into Master Odysseus instead.
In shadow I serve. Here you'll grow strong. Nice and warm. One to keep track of. What say the Arcana? Set.
Darkness guide you.
Grant me the aspect of Medea.
Oh, she's a scary one.
Noted. Become even stronger.
may we converse?
Hey, I remember you.
Hey, would you attest to my disciples that I've taught you a great deal when it comes to fighting Typhon? They've been getting a little unruly, and you'd be doing me a favor.
But, Commander, you've not told me anything about him. Ah, I know what this is. You wish to see if I would stoop to speaking falsehoods merely because I was asked.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm asking real nicely. Come on, young one, would you just do this for me here?
I'll not bring shame upon us both. Show the Commander. No more despair, good Shade. Up for another journey? For the unseen. This is my path.
Typhon's life more difficult last night, my niece. He almost crushed you like a shellfish, didn't he? But you created just enough annoyance that we pushed him back after you ran away, or whatever you did. Oh, very well.
Greater might. Superior might. Come, Spindles. Rest now, all of you.
Sabres yet this eve? Mike's claiming it'll make you nigh invincible, but here's a little traveler's insurance just in case.
This again.
Seemed to lack the smarts, as I recall. Was a right level-headed sort. But now, he's serving Kronos, making mayhem for us here. They say he sees the future, so we must know he won't get away with this.
Her victory achieved, she presses on.
You need all the help you can get, so here. Don't need this anyway. Here then. Get lost.
In your life. A princess like yourself must have suitors of all sorts. I've had my share, though I'm not the marrying type. And besides, I don't think Hera would oblige.
Something I need. Something else. More spindles. We did it, Rocky. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You now possess the Argent Skull Reval, an everlasting reminder that death and fear ought always to be allies in our cause. Woe unto whoever meets her gaze. A god may cross your path. Drink deep and persevere.
In the name of Hades. Salutations.
Breathe. Sister Selene aided you in getting here to me. But have you learned to harness her power?
On that account, I would prefer to demonstrate than speak. With your permission, of course, Headmistress.
Permission granted. Now, show me what the moon can do once in your grasp. Fought again, Melinoe. Proceed, and Moonlight guide you.
The true test lies beyond.
For the underworld.
I see an outcropping.
Well done. All right. Beginning descent. The rim of Oceanus. Countless dead ends, one way through. Cooked fish.
Poseidon shall be notified at once.
The water spouts. Mine. You again. Not really dead, are you? Olympus, I accept this message. The tides come in. What else? great auntie. Great Hestia, goddess of hearth and flame, may your spark burn always as brightly. You've helped me so much on my way.
Why, thank you for that, dearie. You're too kind. Mortals were so convinced I only liked burnt offerings, they never gave me good stuff such as this.
In the name of Hades. Flame of the hearth. Can't hide from me. To me. Hey, a chitin.
Hey man, tell me something.
I merely borrow this.
Because I can't. I love you. Yeah, you got that right. What? You really want to hear me say it again, huh? All right, fine. How thoughtful. How thoughtful. That's my line. But you know what? I'm starting to think you might not be so thoughtful after all.
Narcissus, please. It's not my wish to offend. You don't have to take the nectar if you don't want it. I just noticed you don't seem to have much of it around. Have you even tried it?
What do you mean, tried it? Tried it how? All I've tried to do, Laurel, is look into these longing eyes in peace. Well, I'll accept your nectar just this once. For the last time, okay?
Salutations.
Okay? Hey, tell me something. Is Echo really not okay? I thought about the things you said. How she was all alone down in the fields. How could I hurt someone without even trying, you know?
Narcissus, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm impressed you've given any thought to someone else. As for Echo, she seems to be getting by. Is there something you'd like to say to her should I cross paths with her again?
Sure, go ahead and tell her that I hope she finds someone who loves her like I love me. But don't tell her I said it. She'd just get the wrong idea and her heart would break. Again. Now leave, okay?
I can use this. There it is. I can't. I proved myself this time. join me. See you in the crossroads.
Take our blessings, but don't follow our examples, what I say, dearie. A case in point, fish-faced Poseidon over here. Always trying hard to make a splash, never caring much who ends up getting wet. That's about right, you big oaf?
Quite on the contrary, dear Hestia. You're wrong at least on 2 accounts, I think. First, I need never try hard to make a splash. I effortlessly do it every time. And second, don't you call me fish-faced, you mean wrinkly old hag.
Could make a trade.
Just another one of those sailors we've been seeing more and more of lately here. Look at this crowd. We've been causing a real stir.
Perhaps those sailors are just remnants of the sunken fleet that Kronos sends against the gods. I've had my scuffles with them recently.
Oh no, I don't think so, lady. Our fame is due to good old-fashioned word of mouth. And there is nothing you can do to stop it now. This song's called I've Been a Claw.
It's a water power, niece.
Better.
With your favorite sirens. You're so obsessed with me.
Best get out before Skilla comes back. Hopelessness, failure, despair. Illuminate my path. Lamii. Olympus, I accept this message. Let's see what else. Very well.
More goes here, my niece.
Foes eliminated.
The path you face.
This corruption. Enchanted for the night. I think I'm finished here. Oh, yes.
Once, my niece.
How many mortals have you tormented? Olympus, I accept this message. They're making me pick favorites. It'll be all right. Rest easy now. Echo, good, it's you. There's something I wanted to say.
wanted to say.
It's really nothing, but, wise fellow with a very keen sense of self-worth once told me. I hope you find someone who loves you like I love myself.
Like I love myself. I love myself. Love myself.
Please don't give in.
Don't give in. Give in. Give in.
Be at peace.
Be at peace. At peace. At peace.
It's over. Flourish. Fast, my foes. Hear me, on my authority. Greater strength. May Moonlight guide us. Valuable enough.
That Bowman's good at taking messages, isn't he? Almost like taking corpses down into the underworld like he used to. Nothing to do for those these days. Except to burn.
fire-spewing hound of hell grows momentarily quite calm, having detected finally the princess of the dead.
Always use more. As planned. The fleece. Interesting. Here goes. Ground floor. Did Kronos build all this? Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Anybody sensible would flee from Tartarus, not barge right in.
That's that. Father?
She's back already, Cerberus.
In shadow I serve.
To shadow you return.
Please hang on, Father. I have to safeguard the details, but I'm getting closer to something. A way to stop Kronos. Forever.
Forever. Even when my brothers, foster sisters, and I vanquished him, we knew he would eventually be back. A deathless titan. But we thought it would be on our terms. We were such fools.
What else could you have done? He left you with no choice, and you lacked the means to destroy him utterly.
It was for the best that we lacked such means. We would have used them and continued using them. I merely judged the dead. Or used to. I was never fit to judge the living. Indeed. May it be of use.
The multi-headed monster keeps his fury well in check, beside the rightful underworld king.
Three chambers still to go. This is the Titan's fault. more chambers. Found the treasury.
Clean up this mess!
Where does Kronos find these things? In the name of Hades. Enough of that. Fetch, Rocky. Thanks, little one. I can access this old fountain chamber now.
A long-forgotten hidden refuge within Tartarus provides the Princess of the Dead some small reprieve, much as it did for her own brother in a bygone time.
These waters still run clear enough somehow. Clean. Hear me, on my authority.
Thus you have risen.
Moonlight guide you. Olympus, I accept this message.
This is for you.
Returned from above ground.
You spoke before about the consequences of the past, of your own mistakes. Yet this is how you choose to rectify them. Your entire family is against you.
As ever. The only difference now is there are even more of you, all falling in line. You would excise me from my own family? Then very well. But this is the result.
You don't even want to rule the underworld or the surface, do you? You just want to get back at your children. How petty and pathetic.
Each passing generation even quicker to judge than the last. Was I the perfect father? No. Otherwise my children would have been perfect as well. And now even you are caught in this spiral. You overstep, Hades.
Tides come in!
That water-loving scamp.
Vitality.
I grow weary of your antics, girl. What's this? A bird in here. Of the Golden Age come forth.
Lost chance.
otherwise ought to have ended thus.
I could have had him.